USA eliminated despite 10-try thrashing of Samoa. Women's Rugby World Cup, Pool A. USA, 27-60. Tries, Tafuna 4, Rogers 2, Bargle, Koulibaly, Jarrell, Ortiz Cons, Cantona 5. Samoa, 0-0. The USA failed to progress from the World Cup pool stage for the first time despite an impressive 10-try win over Minnows Samoa. Victory on Saturday afternoon meant the USA finished level on points with Australia in Pool A, but the 1991 tournament winners missed out on a quarterfinal on points difference. Australia's 47-7 loss to hosts England later on Saturday meant the Wallaroos finished with a points difference total of +33 compared to the Eagles' -2. The USA needed Australia to lose by 76 points or more against England without scoring any bonus points to scrape through to the last 8. The USA team will regret letting a late 31-26 lead slip against Australia in their 31-31 draw last week, having already been thumped 69-7 by England in their opening match. Against Samoa in York, flanker Frida Tafuna starred for the States, scoring 4 tries to back up her brace against Australia last week, while prop Hope Rogers crossed twice. The USA's momentum was slowed in the 60th minute when the Eagles, who were leading 46-0, had replacement Kristen Bitter sent to the sin bin for 10 minutes for a deliberate knock-on. Samoa had chances to score in the second half, their best coming in the 70th minute when Te Tanapati Archung was tackled 1 meter out, but ultimately the part-time side ended their World Cup campaign without a fair-tale try. Lineups: USA, Iborra, Henrik, Meyer, Cantona, Koulibaly, Hawkins, Bargle, Rogers, Trader, Sagapolu, Tofu, Jarrell, Tafuna, Zachary, Johnson. Replacements: Staphopoulos, Learned, Leatherman, Brody, Perry's Redding, Ortiz, Bitter, Kelter. Samoa, Archung, Ormua, Porelane, Vatau, Falanico, Rita Kelly, Afui, Eolupotia, Philomaua, Iosifo, Sio, Madison Jade, Antonio, Porareza, Fananlolo. Replacements: Nonyutunu, Mamea, Samuelu, Taylor, Foes, Ryder, Tugaga, Markasi. Officials: Referee, Natasha Ganley NZ. Assistant referees, Hollywood Ian G. and Amber Stampdunstan, Wall. They stepped onto the turf of your community stadium with everything to prove. The United States women's rugby team, the Eagles, had seen highs and lows in their campaign, most notably a crushing 69-7 defeat to England in their opener. Still, they knew their fate could be carved by points. A brutal swing of 135 points stood between them and the elusive quarterfinals. So they played. They ran. They roared. Mission: score big. From the first whistle, the Eagles unleashed relentless attack. In the 6th minute, Ilona Meyer seized a loose ball, sending Frida Tafuna storming down the wing for the opener. Then veteran Hope Rogers bulldozed through from a line-out, crossing twice in quick succession. The scoreboard lit up, but the most pivotal moment came when Cassidy Bargle wriggled under the posts, seizing the bonus point chance that would fuel hope beyond the 40-minute mark. At halftime, the Eagles led 27-0, but the conversion board told its own story. 5 attempts, only 1 successful. Margins mattered, and every missed kick echoed like a warning dominance fueled by youth and experience. Early second-half brilliance came from Erica Jarrell-Cece, shining her streak of scoring in every pool game. But all eyes were on Tafuna, only recently graduated and already a star in the making. She bulldozed through the defense for consecutive tries, completing a 4-try haul, as impressive as they come. And while young legs darted in the gaps, Rogers and other seasoned players stabilized the engine. The Eagles ran fast, supported each other, and pushed Samoa to the brink. Even when a yellow card sidelined Kristen Bitter, the intensity didn't drop. They closed the match with a final flourish. Olivia Ortiz's try in the 76th minute, sealing a commanding 60-0 when a quarter's dream denied by numbers. 60 points. 10 tries. A performance that demanded respect, but sport can be cruel. As the Eagles celebrated, they turned their eyes to Brighton, hoping England might deal Australia a heavy blow. But when England edged the Wallaroos 47-7, enough to leapfrog the Eagles, but not by the gargantuan margin needed, it was over. Quarterfinal dreams were dashed, not on the field, but in numbers etched elsewhere. Themes and reflections. 1. Courage and desperation. It's one thing to fight when you're winning. It's quite another to deliver when everything is at stake. The Eagles weren't just chasing a score. They were battling belief, purpose, every last ounce of heart. They delivered, spectacularly. 2. The youthful fire of Tafuna. In Tafuna's 4 tries, we see the future. A young flanker with power, pace, and positioning that could define a legacy. For her in American Rugby 3. Veteran anchors stabilizing the charge. Hope Rogers, a name synonymous with USA Rugby, provided weight, leadership, and experience. In half the tries she scored, she wasn't just crossing the line. She anchored the platform for others to shine. 4. Conversion woes, a stark reminder. 10 tries, 5 conversions. In a tournament where points difference can decide life or death, that half efficiency felt haunting. The missed kicks weren't just numbers, they were echoes of what might have been. 5. Sport's cruel irony. To win so emphatically, and still be edged out, is a heartbreak unique to competitive sport. It's not failure on the field. It's the sport's silent calculus intervening, reminding that sometimes even your best isn't enough. A creative ending, the Eagles' dawn. Picture this. After the final whistle, the scoreboard reads 60-0. The Eagles collapse into a joyous huddle. Frida Tafuna, face uplifted, hears the roar of the supporters. She smiles through tears. The announcement of Australia's result comes, and with it, the elevator of hope descends swiftly. Quarterfinal call. Not this time. Yet, the huddle doesn't break. Instead, they raise each other up. Coach Sione Fukufuka gathers them. We didn't step back. We ran at the storm. That's us. Tomorrow, we rebuild on that. Months later, watching the video of Tafuna's electric runs, Gerald's consistency, Rudge's grit, fans see more than a final score. They see a team reborn, voices strengthened, foundations laid. And they know, in 2029, when the World Cup convenes in Australia, the Eagles will return, not more fragile, but more formidable. Final thoughts. The USA Women's Eagles didn't just collect tries or break records. They showcased the power of unity, the spark of youth, the steadiness of experience, and an unwavering belief, even when the numbers weighed against them. Their campaign ended in heartbreak, but also in hope. Because while they were eliminated despite a 10-try thrashing of Samoa, they left with something far greater. Proof that resilience, passion, and teamwork matter, even when the clock runs out. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.